Here is part one of the Spanish Civil War, a brutal fight that tore Spain apart and gave the world a terrifying glimpse of what was coming. It began on July 17, 1936, when parts of the Spanish army, led by General Franco, rose up against the elected Republican government. Overnight, Spain was divided. On one side stood the Republicans, left-wing parties, trade unions, anarchists, and ordinary citizens. On the other side, the nationalists, monarchists, conservatives, the Catholic Church, and Franco's troops. But this wasn't just a Spanish conflict. It quickly turned into a global proxy war. Nazi Germany and Fascist Italy sent planes, tanks, and soldiers to help Franco. Hitler's Condor Legion bombed cities like Guernica, killing civilians and testing airstrike tactics. Meanwhile, the Soviet Union sent weapons and advisors to the Republicans, hoping to stop fascism from spreading. Even volunteers from around the world, like the American Abraham Lincoln Brigade, came to fight for the Republic. Major battles shook the country. In Madrid, the people held off nationalist attacks in fierce street fighting. In the north, Basque cities were destroyed, and across Spain, villages and families were ripped apart by politics and fear. By the end of 1937, the war was far from over, but Franco was gaining ground. The world was watching, but no one stepped in to stop the horror. After 1937, the nationalists pushed forward. Franco's troops captured key cities, while the Republican side grew weaker, torn apart by infighting and exhausted by constant battles. In the freezing winter of 1937, the Battle of Teruel cost tens of thousands of lives. Then came the Ebro Offensive in 1938, the Republic's last desperate attempt to win. It failed. By early 1939, the end was near. City after city fell. On March 28th, Franco's army entered Madrid. Just days later, he declared victory. The war was over, but the suffering wasn't. Around 500,000 people had died. Thousands were executed. 500,000 fled into exile. And for nearly 40 years, Spain lived under Franco's dictatorship, with no freedom of speech, no elections, and no justice. The Spanish Civil War didn't just destroy a country. It showed the world what unchecked violence, foreign interference, and political hate could lead to. And less than 5 months after it ended, World War II began. Like the video and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss more history videos.